Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and today we're going to be trying out some new kind of updates to existing decks in Historic Best of 1. And what we are playing today is a Rakdos Arcanist or Rakdos DRC Dragon Rage Chandler deck. So this is a deck that was around before. With Arcanist, what you're trying to do is kind of play a bunch of cheap spells and then flash them back with Dreadhorde Arcanist. And then you also have Kroxa to eat away at their hands. And with Dragon Rage Chandler, this enables a lot of the strategy. You want cards in your graveyard to turn on Delirium. So Delirium is when you have four or more different card types. So say creature, land, instant sorcery, artifact, enchantment, tribal, whatever type of cards in your graveyard. Then it gets flying, +2/2, and attacks each turn if able. Whenever we cast non-creature spells, we can also surveil, putting the top card of our library into our graveyard to help fuel that graveyard synergy. So what we have is ways to put cards into our graveyard. We have Stitcher Supplier, as well as a couple copies of Faithless Looting. In addition, we can reanimate cards with Claim Fame, but also put cards back into our hand with Kolaghan's Command. Another powerful card we got in addition here is Unholy Heat. 2 damage for 1 mana, but if we have Delirium, 6 damage to creature or planeswalker. A very useful card in that regard. We have a Fatal Push, some discard, and Inquisition, and Thoughtseize. Right now, Thoughtseize is better versus like the control decks or the combo decks to hit stuff, but Inquisition doesn't tax us on mana. We also, I don't think we want to go all in Faithless Looting. 2 copies seems decent. Also Soul Guide Lantern to turn on Delirium, another artifact, but also to kind of attack fellow graveyard decks. We played against a deck that was also running a Deadweight as an enchantment, which was a very interesting one to have included there. We also have some Village Rites. So I'm opting to go no Young Pyromancer in this version. I want to see how this plays out. Without the Stitcher Supplier, where I was seeing some lists of drop Stitcher Supplier, I don't think the Village Rites is as good then because you're getting rid of like reasonable threats. Stitcher just provides such a accelerant into your graveyard as well. Playing some creature lands, as well as some Fabled Passages as well. And because everything in our deck is super cheap, we are a Lurrus deck. So let's jump into this. We got pretty picked apart when we were playing Shamans with this type of deck, so we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. A lot of cheap spells, so there's a lot of sequencing for this deck. One thing we may need to do, when I was just playing Shamans for another video, we kept running into the same folks, so one that we may want to play around. So this is an interesting one. So I think we're going to lead on Stitcher. Then depending what we get, we'll probably go Dreadhorde Arcanist. Us being off claim is kind of bad. So let's see if this is Shamans or normal Gruul aggro. Jund. What flavor of Jund is this? Could still be Shamans. I think we go Arcanist here. So they could potentially pop off. Okay, so they're Jund Shamans. I don't know what Shaman you get from black offhand. Shaman's one of those weird types when you look back. Like, oh, this is a Shaman. BTE. Judith. Okay. I think we're just going to take the damage here. So Judith can ping. So do I want a Stitcher Supplier here? Problem is we're not really... Are you a Shaman? Like Village Rites is the only thing here. You are a Shaman. think we just passed the turn here. If they have Collected Company, it's kind of bad. That's fine. Season Boy. Also okay. Like, they get the cards out of it, which is kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? I needed to kill that before, because now that's a triggered ability. So return this to hand, kill this. So they'll get 2 triggers now. Well, they only get 1. So maybe hit a kroxa. I think we just take the free kill here. Soul Guide Lantern doesn't really do too much. So I think what we're going to do, let's Dragon Rage Chandler. That's Faithless Looting. That's actually really good. So let's get rid of these. So I want to kill one of the things. Get the land off. Jeez, lots of lands. Okay, we're in a pretty decent spot. I think I want to hold on Holy Heat in case they have, like, you know, in case they top deck the best card to get out of a jam. Inquisition doesn't really do much at this point. I guess we could have kept the Inquisition, but it's not great. We are going to have to attack here. So I could Luris to hand and play Arcanist. I think I like that. They're very close to finding Rage Forger. Don't think I want to kill anything just yet, because like we lose the Arcanist then. Luris can start gaining some life. I've also gotten a ton of cards without Kroxa. So they're going wide. They typically don't play Embercleave. So I can do this, I take 6. I think we just do this. What do I have in the graveyard? So I can Inquisition them, but that doesn't really do much. So we do the attack here. Arcanist lets me just have another body. Don't I have a Stitcher in here? Oh, my Stitcher. Okay, so free life. I don't know if we're dead. We'll figure it out. We go to 3 here. So I could claim that's goes to 5, 8, 10. Could be a collected company. Cool. Think if it was them, holding back a blocker is pretty... Like, the 1/1s I just take as a free block. We'll take it. The black is actually very interesting for... Because we played Fauna Shaman, and that card kind of sucked. So I think just having Judith as another way to ping damage. Yeah, this sounds pretty sweet. So we're going to go this on 1. Actually, we're probably going to do Inquisition to get rid of a removal spell. Yeah, this is definitely... See what's up. This is interesting. Because this shuts off Spectacle. We don't have removal right now. So I think we take this off. Like, they can kill my Arcanist, but I have Claim, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, that's super aggressive. So they can have a land, but then they spend all their mana killing this. Inquisition them here. Deals 2 damage to each creature, light up the stage, skewer the critics. I think we're just getting rid of their ways to deal with Arcanist. Yeah, it's not my fault. You don't have decent options. I think it's actually fine for us here. Let's take out the light up the stage as well. And I think here... Opponent is upset. I'm purposely gonna take long now. So here, I think we just do this. Put Luris to hand. We have Unholy Heat. I could have brought this back, but I think Arcanist is actually a better value. Do I have anything I want to flash back? Not really. I guess that's kind of bad in light. Because if they hit a land, they can wipe this, but... That's fine. They're taking their whole turn here. I think we get another black source. Let's get rid of the risk factor. So we do this. We activate here, and then we Unholy Heat. Hit them here. So I think we just do this. We don't really have many, like, if we draw Faithless Looting, whatever, we only have 2 copies. We have another Dragon's Rage, which is fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a mana short. Bye, friend. They kind of got stuck on mana, which was a bit unfortunate for them, but we also didn't. We drew a lot of lands. The Volcanic Fallout's an interesting card. It looks like they were straight burn. This is new. You can see like their top 1700. I think this hand's a keep. Potential answer. So I think we're actually just going to go tapped here, because I want to have Village Rites if they have a burn spell. Oh, this is probably Trickery. Yeah, in which case our hand was just not good. Or not. Trickery? So this comes into play tapped. So I think we want, this only does 2. I guess I could have done that then, but just do this. Was not expecting Stone Rain.
I need my sword to win.
That's fine. Okay, so the downside is that takes me off another red. So I think we are just going to get a mountain with this one. We're going to Unholy Heat.
Frighten you.
What I am a bit worried about is them having Star of Extinction. Oh, they could just keep recycling Memorial to Folly. I think we get a black source. Cool. That's actually very good. Let's take everything from their hand. This requires 5. They can get Vorinclex, but I could just Thoughtseize them again. So here I have both of these available to me. I have the option as well of just the Unholy Heat. We can take out another Vorinclex. They can choose to destroy my land and then replay their Memorial here. Wow. Talk about top decks. That's fine. We can kroxa here. Don't think they have anything else in the graveyard immediately that I'm concerned with. One, two, three, 4. Do I have another instant? Yeah, 5. We want to be mindful of Delirium as well when we are exiling. I can Soul Guide Lantern, which is nice as well. Sure. So let's get rid of the Stone Rain. I like having the claim here. How many basics do I have in the deck? Mountain, swamps, so I still have a few. Let me do this now. I want to hold this because this has utility to me. So they can blow up a land. Head explodes. Game has been won. All right. That was fun. Let's see. These games go a bit longer, so maybe we'll give it one more. Arcanist very much is a grindy deck. Shamans we are winning in like 2 minutes. With this one here, let's take a look how long our games are going. Oh, that's actually, we're 3-0. Yeah, we'll keep this. Hive, Thoughtseize into this. This could be Trickery. So the nice thing is we can do this to throws. And then that takes one more turn out of them. Yeah, so that's fine. We tax them one more turn. What we want to find is the Soul Guide Lantern. So what we can do, I'll probably Faithless Loot first. Gives me the most looks. So Inquisition actually doesn't do anything in this matchup. Unholy Heat's also pretty useless. Kroxa is not bad. So I don't think particularly I care about Thoughtseize this go around, so I might opt to Faith. Just dig a bit deeper here. Couple options here, so I could claim back. Probably just gonna Village Rites. This one's probably tough because our discard doesn't really do much here. Actually, they just retrace. They get me this turn. Let's hope for a whiff. Statistically, we're probably dead here. We don't apply enough pressure. Our discard doesn't do anything. And now they get Terrask and probably an extra turn spell, maybe Mythic's Mastery. Yeah. This is what I hate about this deck. That's fine. They're pretty heavy on lands. We can sack the Stitcher. You haven't bet me yet, buddy. There's a land. Okay, now you bet me. Do I have Delirium? I do. So we're not dead yet. Oh wait, they hit Ugin? Yeah, we're dead. Sincerely and utterly F this deck. This is just... There's no strategy. There's nothing fun. Those other games we had some great back and forth through them all. This one, really none of the decisions we played mattered. And the thing is, I feel like every low percentage player we see is going to be on this deck. Because this hand actually doesn't do anything. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Okay, we got a Darcy. So I can kill it. I can play my own. I think we're gonna kill it before they get any utility. Play draw here is a big one. So they might be on Madness. They're on Phoenix. We'll take a chance. If this lives, we're in a good spot. Okay, full price Faithless Looting's good. So I can Stitcher here. This also means that they don't get to play Hollow One. A lot of lands coming out there. Jeez. It's pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to hit my own Stitcher Supplier here. Okay. Don't know why you concede there, but alright. So let's see how we ended up. Pulling up stats powered by Untapped GG. I think we went, let's upload the last one. I think we went 4-1? 4-1. So we lost to Tybalt's Trickery, which is probably a matchup we lose more often than not. Just not really meaningfully being able to attack that deck. We did beat everything else we played against, finishing up around 969, which was pretty sweet. We took a pretty big chunk there. If you're interested in using Untapped to follow your game stats, all your information like this, you can see all your ups and downs, highest ranks, win rates, everything of that nature. It's free to download, free to use. You can find out in the video description down below. Thanks for watching though, and we will catch you next time.